मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय
Good evening, all of you. Let us say the two prayers together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Revered Swamiji, who is conspicuous by his absence, learned colleagues, committed non-teaching staff, and dear disciplined students. Swamiji always tells us so many valuable things. Recently, what he spoke about, God has endowed man with two great faculties, memory and imagination. If we use these two faculties properly, we can fulfill our life. If they are misused, we are gone. And there was one Rangamma. She is always unhappy, she is sleepless, she is very angry, short-tempered. The reason is she remembers her past in a very peculiar manner. In 2016, at 11 a.m. on a Sunday, she was insulted by someone. And now she remembers. Her memory is so strong. And as she thinks of the insult meted out to her, she starts feeling very unhappy and frowning, never a smile on her face. As a result, she has lost all good relationship with, say, her friends, relatives, and also kith and kin. And then we have our Satish, one Satish. If brooding over past has become a habit with Rangamma, our Satish has acquired a peculiar disease. What the disease? He sits under his favorite coconut tree whenever he gets time, and he thinks, what will happen to me after 6 years? How will my life be after 6 years? and he will keep on worrying about the future until a coconut drops on his head. Only then he will just leave the place. Again he will come the next day. So it has become such a disease to worry about the future. So memory and imagination, so peculiar things. And what happens? And how can we free ourselves from this great danger? What Swamiji tells us, no? What Swami Vivekananda said and what our Swamiji tells us, the mind is never empty. It is always filled with thoughts. And it's up to us whether we fill the mind with positive thoughts or negative thoughts, with strong thoughts or weak thoughts. Everything is in our hands. So who can fill one's mind with positive thoughts? Only a trained person, one who trains his mind, one who nurtures his mind, he only can fill his mind with good thoughts, pure thoughts and positive thoughts. Otherwise, if the mind is not filled with good thoughts, bad thoughts will enter. In English we say, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. If we don't invite angels into our minds, the fools will occupy the mind. And so, we have another lady, Mangama. And all people who are known to her, they call her Mad Mangama. Why do they call her Mad Mangama? She would sleep all the rooms in her large house, very rich family. Sweep all the floors, gather the dust in plastic bags, and puts all these plastic bags in the safe. Then all the gold ornaments in the safe, she takes out all the gold ornaments, grabs all the gold ornaments in the safe and puts them in the dustbin. Again she goes to the safe and fills the safe with rags and dirty clothes and litter. And all her valuable silk saris, she drops them in the dustbin. So, if not most people, at least some people are as mad as Mangama. Because some people, they do not know what to keep and what to throw away, what to retain and what to remove, what thoughts to retain in the mind and what thoughts to remove from the mind. And we will have this knowledge, what to keep in the mind and what not to keep in the mind, only when our minds are trained. And we can train our mind only when we come under the influence of great people, spiritual stalwarts like our Swamiji. That's why one great poet, Thomas Gray, what he said, we look before and after and pine for what is not. Our sincerest laughter with some pain is fraught. Our sweetest songs are those that tell of saddest thought. So this past and future, how can we come out of this vortex of past and future? Should we not think about the past? Should we not think about the future? No, it's not like that. We have to think about the past, but we should not brood over the past. We should try to learn from the past, and about the future, we have to do our best planning. We have to plan about the future. And we should not worry about the future, we should not have unnecessary fears, because this imagination is so mischievous. If it's not in our control, it will put all sorts of fear in our mind, unfounded, baseless fears. And the same way, if we keep on brooding over the past, everybody's life carries some bitterness. There is no man on this earth whose past has been so rosy, so happy, and so comfortable. Every man has bitter experiences, unpleasant experiences. Only we have to learn a lesson from the past. And if we brood over the past, and if we worry about the future, the greatest loss is we cannot live in the present. So, let's all try to live in the present, learning from the past, and also planning for the future. And I thank our Swamiji for having given me such a very good opportunity to stand before all my disciplined students. And I also thank our Samyog sir for asking me to address my students on this pleasant evening. Thank you all.